Hello everyone, nice to see you again. How are you all today? Okay. Today we were surprised by the ARMY phenomenon, where grandmothers all over the world really love BTS's Jungkook. What about you? Are you an ARMY grandmother? Write your age in the comments section.
Grandma Power. The love of millions of grandmas for Jungkook touches ARMY's hearts. Have you ever imagined a global superstar capturing not only the hearts of teenagers and young adults, but also the unwavering admiration of grandmothers from every corner of the world? It may sound unusual at first, yet in the case of Jungkook, the golden maknae of BTS, this extraordinary reality has blossomed into one of the most heartwarming phenomena in the world of fandom culture. Known as Grandma ARMY, millions of grandmothers have risen with pride, banners, and pure affection, proving that Jungkook's charm knows no generational boundaries. The story of these incredible grandmothers isn't just about adoration for a celebrity. It's a tale of love that bridges generations, of music that heals loneliness, and of charisma so profound that it resonates beyond youth, creating joy for those who might never have expected to join a pop fandom at all. The rise of Grandma ARMY in the early years of BTS's journey, their fandom, known as ARMY, was mostly filled with teenagers and young adults. Yet as the group's music spread globally, touching lives with its messages of hope, resilience, and love, older generations quietly began to take notice. By the time Jungkook started releasing solo projects and appearing in more personal live streams, a new wave of fans began emerging. Women in their 60s, 70s, 80s, and even 90s, social media became the unlikely stage where many of these grandmothers proudly showcased their love for Jungkook. Videos circulated of elderly fans dancing to BTS songs, knitting purple scarves while humming Euphoria, and even baking cakes decorated with Jungkook's face. What might have begun as small expressions of admiration soon exploded into a viral movement, Grandma ARMY. The trend gained so much attention that news outlets began reporting on this growing demographic. Suddenly, Jungkook wasn't just the idol of a younger generation. He was also being celebrated as the source of happiness for countless grandmothers worldwide. Why grandmas love Jungkook? When asked why they adore Jungkook, the answers from these grandmothers are as diverse as they are touching. Some say it's his golden voice, which reminds them of singers from their youth, but with a modern twist. Others mention his warm personality, humility, and respect toward fans, qualities that resonate deeply with women who have lived long lives and value sincerity above all. One 82-year-old fan from California explained in an interview, "When I watch Jungkook smile, it feels like the sun shines brighter in my home. I may not understand all the Korean lyrics, but I feel the emotion in his voice. It makes me feel young again." For many grandmothers, Jungkook is more than just a pop star. He's a reminder that joy, passion, and excitement don't have an age limit. His performances allow them to relive the thrill of fandom they may have felt decades ago with artists from their own youth. ARMY's reaction. The mainstream ARMY community, composed largely of younger fans, initially reacted with surprise at the sight of elderly women waving ARMY bombs and attending concerts. Yet quickly, the fandom embraced these grandmothers wholeheartedly. Social media platforms like Twitter and TikTok began trending hashtags such as #GrandmaARMY and #JungkookGrandmaLove, showcasing clips of grandmothers unboxing albums, streaming Jungkook songs, or even learning BTS choreography. Younger ARMY members expressed joy at seeing their grandmothers join in, creating family bonds strengthened through shared admiration for Jungkook. One young fan wrote on social media, "I used to watch BTS alone in my room. Now I watch Jungkook's videos with my grandma every evening. She laughs, I laugh, and somehow we're closer than ever." This intergenerational connection has become one of the most powerful testaments to the universal appeal of BTS and Jungkook. Concert moments that made history over the past few years. Stories of Grandma ARMY members attending BTS concerts have made headlines worldwide. Elderly fans in wheelchairs being escorted by their grandchildren, grandmothers wearing glittery Jungkook merchandise, and even groups of seniors traveling together to concerts. These moments have touched millions online. At the T1 BTS concert in Los Angeles, cameras caught sight of a grandmother in her late 70s holding a handmade banner that read, "Jungkook, You make my heart young again." The moment went viral, and Jungkook himself reportedly pointed at her, giving a smile that sent the crowd into a frenzy. These emotional scenes show that fandom isn't just about screaming teenagers. It's about genuine love, no matter your age. Grandma Army communities. The rise of Grandma Army has led to the creation of dedicated online communities where elderly fans can share their experiences. Facebook groups, YouTube channels, and even knitting circles now revolve around discussions of Jungkook's latest performances, interviews, and solo projects. Some communities organize meetups where grandmothers gather to watch Jungkook's videos, share homemade purple-themed snacks, and even teach each other Korean phrases. These gatherings not only celebrate Jungkook, but also provide companionship and joy for elderly women who might otherwise feel isolated. The emotional impact for many of these grandmothers. Jungkook has become more than a celebrity. He's a source of comfort during lonely times. Some grandmothers who have lost their spouses or live far from their children describe how Jungkook's music fills their homes with life. Others credit him with giving them something to look forward to each day. A 90-year-old fan from Japan shared, "When I feel tired, I listen to Jungkook's voice. It gives me strength. At my age, people expect me to sit quietly and wait for time to pass. But Jungkook makes me want to live fully every day." These testimonies highlight the profound role music can play in mental and emotional health, especially among older generations. Jungkook's response. While Jungkook hasn't made an official long speech about Grandma Army, he has often expressed gratitude to fans of all ages. During live streams, he's acknowledged older fans with warmth and humility, emphasizing that BTS's music is for everyone. In one memorable moment, when asked about the diversity of ARMY, Jungkook smiled and said, "It doesn't matter how old you are. If our music makes you happy, then we are happy too." This simple yet powerful statement only fueled the love grandmothers felt for him, making them feel seen and appreciated by their idol. A global movement. The love of millions of grandmothers for Jungkook has now become a global cultural movement. From South Korea to the United States, from Mexico to Italy, Grandma Army stands proud as a symbol of unconditional love, joy, and fandom that transcends age barriers. Concert organizers, media outlets, and even academic researchers have taken interest in this phenomenon, analyzing how Jungkook's appeal has managed to unite generations under one banner of purple. Conclusion. Love without age. The story of Grandma Army is more than a quirky fandom trend. It's a reflection of Jungkook's universal appeal, of music's power to connect people, and of the boundless joy that can come from being a fan. Millions of grandmothers around the world have proven that love doesn't fade with age, and neither does excitement for life. With every smile, every song, and every performance, Jungkook continues to inspire not only the young, but also the young at heart. So the next time you see a grandmother proudly waving an ARMY bomb, remember, this isn't just fandom. This is grandma power, and it's touching hearts everywhere.